has also been seen in Ohio, but we're not. What are they even talking about? Because we're talking Nightcrawlers. We're talking what? Pants. This is the pants.
Oh, the walking
all
pants.
We're waiting for
pants.
The famous walking pants of Fresno, California. Nightcrawlers. We couldn't get it down next time, but we said we were going to get to it.
I still have umbrage with the name of it because, like, they're not crawling; they're walking. They should be called Night Walkers. But some group has already taken that name.
I'm sure we're all familiar with this great footage. Amelia, you ever seen footage of Nightcrawlers? If you now think of a pair of pants walking on their own, just walking there on their own, doing their thing, that is these Nightcrawlers. And this creature has been also spotted in Yosemite, where footage was again taken from what appears to be another security camera. This time, there are two creatures, one being very small, less than a half a meter, and the feet of the creatures can be easily seen, as well as what appears to be some sort of webbing connected from the knees to the upper body. The cryptid has also been videotaped in Poland, this time from what appears to be a handheld camera, judging from the shakiness. The creature cannot be seen for too long, but appears to have similar traits to the larger ones taped in Yosemite and Fresno. So the Fresno Nightcrawler is a very underappreciated and I think kind of up-and-coming one. I love these little guys. They are the best. They've never done anything wrong.
I mean, they're kind of cute. I don't feel any kind of fear about it. I mean, like, anything that you don't know what it is going to be, you're going to feel uncertain and weird about it, but they don't seem to be doing anything harmful, and they're cute.
No. And they're cute, and they're new, and they're from this millennium, and the first sighting of these Fresno Nightcrawlers has happened, of course, in Fresno. That's why they got that name.
Oh, did it?
By a man named Jose, and Jose had a surveillance camera watching his front lawn. Yeah, we got Jose's discovering rods. We've got Jose's discovering pants. Yeah, the night
rods
pantsers.
in the pants. Oh no,
it's just night.
Never mind.
Just night pants from now on. It's
night
all
pants.
You need.
That's better.
It's you immediately know what you're talking about. You Nightcrawler. You're thinking of we brought up.
It's time for your night pants.
Erica Frost. Yeah, you need to bring your big boy pants and your Erica Frost from the X-Men and the Nightcrawler from X-Men. Very confusing.
Bring your big boy pants and your credit card.
Oh, man, that's true. Yeah. Now Nightcrawler from X-Men has just been approved for a credit card with a low interest rate. That's great. This is awesome.
That's it.
I really feel like these Nightcrawlers are like the goofiest of all the ghosts. Like all the other ghosts don't take them seriously because they're like, those dudes don't even have arms. Like, what are they doing? They're just walking around like
the shirt can strangle you.
Yeah, but they look so
pants.
Cool doing it. Yeah.
Traipsing around just with their feet.
You know what, Rob? We're going to leave it to you to piss them off, and you find out what happens when you provoke the pants.
I'm sorry, pants. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Let's get back to Jose. Jose had a surveillance camera watching his front lawn and looked at the camera when he heard a dog barking. Jose was featured on the television show Fact or Faked. That show was helmed by former FBI agent Ben Hansen, who we discussed recently because he is the same guy from Ghosts of Morgan City who wasn't Jeremy the Cajun demonologist. It was Ben Hansen. So Hansen went from exposing pants to exposing shirts. I'm seeing a theme here. He's learning from this.
Next is going to be exposing rods.
He learned a lot from
Fact
or Faked, and now he's like, I'm just going to go make stuff now. And who's going to fact check it? Me? Yeah. I'm the guy who fact checks stuff. I can get away with anything, right?
But who fact checks the fact checkers?
Bring your big boy pants and your credit card.
That's all you need. But since this is fact or faked, they are trying to prove the validity of the Nightcrawlers and the night pants, and they conduct their first test here.
One of the most popular theories about the Nightcrawler case is that it was a hoax. A lot of people believe that maybe it was a kid dressed like one of these creatures. In order to put this theory to rest, we're going to do just that. I've enlisted the help of a neighborhood child. We're going to dress him up like a Nightcrawler and have him walk across the lawn in the same path that the creature did.
Boy, lucky kid.
So
it is
dumb.
super cute. If you got to see this fact or fake. This is just episode 2 of this entire series. It was like completely devoted to this. They dress this kid up like pants. They teach him how to walk funny.
They dress this kid up like pants.
They do. They just make him look like pants with his head sticking out. And
I could totally picture Rus making his kids do this.
I'm going to make some tonight.
Yeah, I'm picturing your youngest right now. Do that.
I will say though, do you remember that Dobby kid with the socks and the underwear in his head?
Oh my God.
On Facebook and stuff. That kid looked way more like a Nightcrawler or an alien than this kid Dominic. He's a bad Nightcrawler. It looked not. They were like, this is completely stupid. This is not work. The comparison is awful. They also try to make a mechanical puppets night pants to recreate the video. That fails also. Then they like, let's just throw a sheet over it now. It'll be spookier. And that doesn't work. Nothing works. So I don't know why the team, they just go to the woods and film the woods in hopes of finding the pants. That's it. That's what this show does. They're like, well, we can't prove it's fake. We'll gotta go film something. And they think they actually capture something that they can't identify. And a few cameras get knocked over also. But that was it. That's all they really get from their investigation. And they bring these Fresno findings back to their boss, Ben Hansen. And this is the final determination of night pants. Fact or faked?
It could be some sort of indigenous creature that we still haven't discovered.
Based on the apparent truthfulness of our witness, Jose, and based on the fact we have something unidentified moving out there, we can't say right now that we know this was faked.
You weren't able to prove the video was hoaxed, so I say this is unexplainable. Great job, guys.
Yeah, they get props.
Yay.
It's determined unexplainable. What do y'all think of that?
Yeah, I remember watching this episode. In fact, it's the first time that I ever heard of the the night pants. Night pants. Yeah, I think
the PJs. We can just call them PJs, and even shorter. That's night pants. Okay, go on. Sorry.
Well, night PJs. No, it's fine. I think that they are definitely something. I can't think of anything that walks like that. You cannot fake it. Like the way that the legs move, it's just what the hell. So yeah,
it's really billowy. It does look ghostly. It almost looks like Jack Skellington's dog or something.
Yeah,
I don't know, that's a weird, but the way
it's also really cute.
Yeah. They're great, and they make great costumes for the kids. Dress them up like night pants. Have them go run around, make some videos with them. It'll be fun, and we'll know they're not real because kids can't actually be these things.
No.
There's a little more of the story. I mean, these came and gone. Rob, what do you think of these pants?
These pants are wild, man. They literally look like MC Hammer's pants, but like white, just like strutting, just with no body above them. I think we need to send Amelia a video so that she could see these things real quick, so she can truly experience these night pants fully.
Yeah, you need to fully experience these pants.
Yeah, sure. Put on the pants video.
It's just the way they walk.
Here I am
so
assuming
weird.
everyone's watching pants walking around.
Hold on, it's loading. What?
Right?
Yeah, and they worked really hard to try to prove these things were fake. They put a lot of tests. They made a mechanical puppet. They dressed that great dominant kid up as one, and nothing they could do could really replicate what these things do. They've been filmed multiple places, mostly on security cameras. Only one person who won't even come forward has seen them in person. So I love these little guys.
They're so
what
cute.
do you think? What do you think, Amelia?
I think they're really creepy.
Aw.
Yeah.
You don't think they're cute?
Yeah, I guess they're cute.
Making their way around, not doing anything. Just like,
Yeah, they're like waddling.
Imagine all just like the home footage people have maybe of these things, and just they never check it. There might be so much pants footage out there, man. People watch your security cams. Don't do anything.
What did you say? You said they're waddling?
Yeah.
They got
wobbling.
The night waddlers. That's what they should have called them.
Weeble wobbles. I mean, they do. They have like a strange gait that they're walking with. Like it's like they're in a different plane of physics. It's so strange.
It is. And unfortunately, there's not really not a lot known about them. I mean, this is one of the only shows that ever featured them. They've only been cited a few times, but there is a little more news to them. There are rumors that local Native American tribes believe these to be aliens from a swamp planet come here to reunite humanity and nature in harmony. That's a little far. There are also images. There's also images of statues and totem poles reportedly of Native American origin that seem to confirm that these bizarre beings have been here for some time. I've seen some of these. This is in Yosemite Park. I've seen images of these statues that look like Nightcrawlers that are ancient. They've been there for a long time. They look a lot like the floating pants.
Wow.
I haven't seen
in
those.
Yosemite Park. So there is some history. Yeah, there is. If you look up Nightcrawler statues Yosemite.
Well, how long have they been there, Russ?
long time. There's also
from the year long time.
Yeah, they can't even date them. Like it's like that skin lamp. They're deciding, well, then we're gonna DNA it. We're gonna do this. We're just waiting around for a bigger show to come.
Just shrug and be like, long time.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of breaking news too. There was a recent Reddit post describing a Nightcrawler encounter that they had in British Columbia, Canada, and they are believed to be a creature called the Sisitwil. It's really hard to pronounce. Sisiutl. The Sisitwil is a legendary creature found in many of the cultures of the indigenous peoples of the Pacific Northwest coast. It is typically depicted as a double-headed serpent with fish qualities, sometimes with an additional central face of a supernatural being. Sisitwil features prominently in Pacific Northwest art, dances, and songs. It is closely associated with shamans because both are seen as
Shannons.
Both of them seen as mediators between the natural and supernatural worlds, but that is not in California, so who cares? Another time perhaps.
Yeah, that description doesn't sound anything like the night pants.
Yeah, this guy insists they are the pants. Maybe he's just trying to get in on Pants
These
Mania.
ones have a face. Okay, sure.
But I think this is an up and comer in the cryptid world for sure. What are your thoughts, Amelia?
Yeah, it's wild. Those are, that's crazy.
It's not every day you see something like that, right?
No.
I want to see more of them too. And that's kind of it for this all paranormal special. Drea, did we represent your state well?
No, not at all. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course. There's so much crap going on in, all over the world, duh. But California is such a huge state that it goes all over the place, and it is a weird number of just completely weird shit. I didn't know anything about the gnomes, for one.
Yeah, I was trying to find things that, a little more obscure ones from California. Yeah. There are definitely some bigger ones we have to get into, like the Battle of Los Angeles. Of course, anything Sasquatch related out there. Of course, there's so much more. Just go watch California Paranormal, and you'll learn so much. But go on.
Yeah, I think we should do an entire episode on just the Queen Mary. There's just so much in there. There are so many stories. I have firsthand accounts that people have told me. Because although I haven't experienced anything myself, like I said, I've got actual people's stories. You have friends that have said Bloody Mary in the window and looked into the... No, I'm kidding. Yeah,
they
wouldn't
crystal
do that.
ball.
Crystal balls, jeez. Yeah, no, none of that. And definitely no Ouija boards, because who would do that? If you're going to bring a Ouija board onto the Queen Mary, you're dumb. Don't do that.
Yeah, maybe use them to look for pants, but definitely don't bring it on the most haunted ship ever, because I don't know, maybe there are those swamp aliens that they talked about. But we got to do a poll for this. I don't know, what should the poll be for this time? What do you think, Rob?
Oh, man, maybe what's your favorite California paranormal topic, or
sure.
What's your favorite? Yeah, what's your favorite?
Who's your favorite Californian from this or something?
Yeah,
we have the lamp lady. We can have the pants.
You can. Yeah, I know what I would vote for. I'm not going to tell you.
Rob Hayes from News 9, maybe they might all be in there, but that's great. And go to unbelieverspodcast.com. Go check out that poll, and let's close this one out.
We've been waiting for Eric and his penis.
Oh, yes, of course, Eric. All right.
Close it on his penis.
On that note, we're going to close it on that. Like a door on the Queen Mary.
Burning down the 405, man, I barely feel alive. Taking the exit for the 10. She told me she was my friend. I'm a bad baby jammer from here to Alabama. I'm playing a band called the Alabama Jammers. I'm standing by Alabama, take a picture with your camera. I hope we don't get tricked by the Alabama scammer.
All right, yes, of course. Glendale. There we go. The Red Hot Chili Peppers. Jerry, what's the name of that song?
Abracadabra, California.
There you go. You nailed it. Great. That was a lot of fun. And I want to say, Amelia, thank you so much for joining us. And I hope you had a great time.
I did, yes. And thank you guys so much for having me on. I'm planning on going to California in July. So now I have so much stuff to look forward to over there.
Heck
You got a
yes.
whole itinerary now. I mean, if the Queen Mary, I'm sure was already on your list, but I mean,
Yeah.
gnomes, pants.
Yeah, add those pants to the list for sure.
And go
Oh,
look
man.
up. Oh, that lady with the lamp wants to be interviewed. She's asking for you to come. I would just suggest